want to thank those in our healthcare system already giving from their hearts, providing exceptional care, giving the best part of themselves to the work of caring for others. My great-great-grandfather, a hereditary chief, knew his people. His concern wasn't that the road would be easy for them. He wanted them to thrive in the face of adversity. He wanted them to have the tools and the traits that they needed to do this. His sister shared that vision. Her marriage to one of the founders of the communities in our province was a symbol of two worlds coming together. That of the people who are from here and the people who came to this land. My parents trained me from a baby with that same vision, to be at the forefront of everything I do, that I uphold that relationship, and what that's going to take is humility, and it requires guidance, a dependence on other people, and a bravery to ask for help. These totems and others like it are markers of us. They tell a story of us together, of what's important to us together. They speak of how our people are organized, how we govern ourselves, how we relate to one another, and more importantly, how we work together. We are literally written into this land. We are spiritually sensitive, especially to each other, and not just to us, but to all of those around us. That's the hallmark of our culture. Autonomy is not what's praised, but rather how well we are in balance with everything around us. I know that that is not what the healthcare system encounters the majority of the time. They encounter the results of our more recent history, a history I think we would all prefer to forget, but we can't and we shouldn't, because if we do, we're going to repeat it. This survivor's flag, it gives honor to the survivors of residential school. One of the methods that was used to strip us of our value and of our identity. But we're getting it back. Slowly and surely, we're getting it back. Many of our people have forgotten who they are, but the healthcare system can play a vital role in revitalizing our culture by upholding it in the very system. Instead of being alone and isolated and overwhelmed, as I'm sure many are, doing everything by ourselves, trying really hard, and feeling like we're getting nowhere, we have to come together. We have to find a way out of this fog of exhaustion. These canoes, they symbolize we don't travel alone. One person doesn't occupy one canoe, and one canoe never travels by itself. We were never intended to do anything on our own or to tackle any issue all on our own. My message is not about cultural safety in the healthcare system. And this message doesn't come from me, which is why I asked Ryan to stand beside me. This comes from the many people who have come before me, and I feel the weight of it right now. The message is that we need to come to a place where our healthcare system takes on the highest principles and attributes of our culture, of our people. No one succeeds unless we all succeed. If we bravely start down that path of working together, from the very beginning, all the way along the journey, all the way to the end, and we keep doing it, pretty soon it's going to become the accepted way of doing things. Guided by the people of this land Whoever encounters our system understands immediately the relationship that we have with Indigenous people, that we're caring not just for the people who are the recipients of the care of the system, but the people inside the system itself. It's going to take a system made up of people seeking the guidance of the people whose lands we're on to ask, how does it practice, how does it breathe the best parts of our culture for the sake of every single person? It starts with relationship, creating opportunities for accountability and partnering. Accountability isn't scary, it's our freedom, because it means we don't do anything without each other. What I want for us, what I want our totem to say between the healthcare system and Indigenous people is that we work together to create a system of excellence. Not separately, not sometimes, not just here and there a little bit, but it became such a way of life that when our children look at our totems, they know exactly what to do because they watched us do it every single day. We never rested, we were never satisfied, we were always striving, and we never gave up on each other. Thank you.